Eric will
Welcome to Limitless Hoops. Who do we have here today? Happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF, guys. Usually we thank God that it's Friday because of the work week is finally coming to an end. Maybe school's coming to an end. But if you switch it around, you can say the weekend is finally here. Basketball is finally here for us to play games or whatever, right? So it all depends on your perception. Are you a positive person or a negative person, okay? Make sure that you are a positive person and you think positively, all right? Because there's always two ways to see something, all right? If your coach benches you, he just gave you an opportunity to overcome something in life. I mean, you can just turn around all the time. All right, every opportunity leads us to something great. Like if Michael Jordan didn't get cut from his freshman team, he may not have become Michael Jordan because he would have been happy. He was pissed he didn't make it. Then he worked so much harder. So basically, if that the coach didn't cut him, his whole life would have been different. Yet when your coach cuts you, you're not happy. I mean, you're not supposed to be happy, of course, because that's what's going to push you. But you need to see things differently and keep your reaction, I guess, the same in that regard. All right. Speaking of which, what's up, Connor Rush? How you doing, man? We also have let me think. I was talking to some lady in the post office today because I was sending out my flyers to all the schools. Cost me $200 of postage, but it would have cost like $1,000 if I went through UPS. It was so crazy. But I'm sending it to all the schools. My brother, mother, and I were up until 1 a.m. last night, putting them all, like 10 different flyout things, flyers, whatever, tryout flyers, there you go, into the envelopes along with like this note for each like PE teacher and all this stuff, like selling them, doing all this stuff, right? And it was a lot, basically. But I don't know. I was going to say, though, that with that said, talking about positively and negatively, again, it's not the end of the week. It's the beginning of something beautiful. There is a rocket that went up into space, Chinese rocket, and it's going to crash land somewhere on Earth. They're not sure. They messed up. They apologize. But they can't figure out where it's going to land. And my response to this, as I was going to bring up, the lady in the post office, she said, "Isn't this virus thing crazy? Because we're both wearing masks." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's probably not as like crazy as the Cuban Missile Crisis was, when the whole world thought it was going to blow up, like legit, for like a year. Everyone thought that we were going to die. They were doing atomic bomb drills during school." A lot of them. They had commercials on TV that said that we were going to die. All right. And I was like, that's a little different. She goes, "Nah, I was there during that. This is crazier." And I was like, really? Maybe she's like just misremembering. All right. But at the same time, I'm like, or maybe not. All right, and with this rocket that's going to fall from the sky, is you can see it and you can be like, oh no, there's a rocket, a 50-ton rocket that's going to fall from the sky, land on Earth, and maybe kill someone. Now it could land in water. We're 66% water. Then when it lands on land, it could land in the mountains, it could land on the desert, it can land anywhere. All right, the chances of it landing on you are like you winning the lottery 3 straight times. Now, you won't feel like you won the lottery 3 straight times, but the odds are the same. And if I ever told you, hey, you got to win the lottery 3 straight times, you'd be like, but I can't do that, right? Like a gun to your head, you'd be like, no, it's not possible, right? That's what this is, all right? Hopefully not in Colorado. Idaho is my guess. Although I'm just saying, if you're the least bit concerned about this, your chance of making the NBA are probably 10 times greater than this rocket landing on you. So if you're scared at all about this rocket, you should be the most excited person in the universe because you're going to the NBA, baby. All right, so start turning things around like that and realizing like you can't have it both ways. All right, you can't have it both ways. It needs to either be this or either be this. Either you're scared of 1 in a billion chance or you're excited about a 1 in a billion chance. Either it's going to happen or it's not. All right, you can't just pick and choose. And if you do pick and choose, if you do, make sure that you choose the positive one and ignore the negative one. Don't just choose the negative one and ignore the positive one. That's stupid. All right, that leads to a bad life. All right, and that's why some people in life are happy, some people in life are not happy. Make sure that you're in the happy bunch by always thinking in the positive sense anytime that you can. All right. All right, that's it with that. Let's talk about the quote of the day. That was basically a quote right there, but let's see what the real quote of the day is. Once you choose hope, anything's possible. That's basically what I was just saying, right? Yeah. So like, once you choose hope, anything's possible. Okay. Once you choose like the positivity, like you know that you can do it. You have hope inside your heart. Anything is possible because without it, you're going in a negative direction just off the offset. You don't need that kind of stuff. You don't need that kind of beginning in your life. You need a great beginning. All right. Idaho is basically nothing. They got potatoes, man. Without potatoes, we don't have nasty potatoes that I don't like. But we also don't have chips. All right. And from what I learned today is that Flamin' Hot Cheetos are half corn, half potatoes. So you're going to make my Flamin' Hot Cheetos taste half bad. So don't land on Idaho. Land on Montana. They don't have anything. All right. Anyways, once you choose hope, anything's possible. Moving on. For elementary drills. All right. For elementary, we got 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 run. Countdown game, one-on-one sprints, successive dribble shots, diagonal hurdle layups, and then sandbag slides. We did sandbag slides the other day, Connor and I. And of course, he had to do it a whole bunch of times since he came to so many workouts. But those things are hard. Would you guys say that those things are the hardest things that we do in our program? I know Connor hasn't done everything, but Finn, what do you think? Are the sandbag slides where you hold them out, run forward with going like that, and then going slide, and then come back and doing the same thing? Is that the hardest thing that we do? Is that the most physically exerting thing that we do, or is it the Nash drill possibly? I think it might be the Nash drill. It might be the Divine drill. We do some hard things, but yeah, let me know what you think about that. Other than that, I'm going to show you a few videos, the one-on-one sprint and then the successful dribble shots. Now for one-on-one sprint, it goes like this right here. I think that they're going to score on Derek a few times in a row. As you can push it, got him. Nice change of direction. You get 5 seconds. That was a travel. All right. Anyways. And the other one, that was one-on-one sprint. Make sure that when you do that, you go as fast as you possibly can. And you want to make them switch directions. In all those videos, they switch direction at the last possible second. At half court, you jump them, make them cross the ball over, because many people mess up during that crossover, behind the back, spin move, or whatever, right? And make them go to the other weak side, at least for a second, geez. But whichever way that they go, you make them change direction, then make them change again. Offensively, go full speed. I don't care how close they are to you. You go full speed and then change direction as fast as you possibly can. and then you want to hit them at the basket and go score. All right, talking about successive dribble shots, maybe divine drill. Divine drill's tough. All right, successive dribble shots is when you catch the ball, then dribble, then shoot, catch it, dribble, shoot, catch it, dribble between the legs, then shoot again, dribble between the legs opposite way, then dribble between the legs twice, then dribble between the legs twice behind the back, dribble between the legs twice behind the back twice. Anyways, it's all these different moves. Whenever I do it, kids go slow. And it makes me mad. I'm like, go faster. I'm like, I'm going as fast as I can. I'm like, no, you're not. It's like a high school guy. Then I always show them this video of Sophia doing it when she was in the 4th grade. And when I show them the video, every freaking time, they go, oh, okay. Then they do it again, and they all go faster than Sophia. Because Sophia was only in 4th grade at the time, 4th grade girl. But before, no matter what I say, they never go as fast as her before I show them the video. And that's just stupid. I begged them. I showed them myself. I was like, go faster. I need you to go faster. I need you to go faster. Not until they were embarrassed by a little girl or, seen it with their own eyes did they even try to go that fast. I said, dribble the ball lower. I kept saying it every kind of way. So I guess that this is an essential part of seeing it. But my question is this. How did Sophia go fast the first time? She didn't have Sophia to watch. She just went her hardest. So can you guys just go your hardest in every single drill, even if you mess up, even if you look stupid? Anyway, here's that drill, successful dribble shots. Be sure to watch her succession. All right? Got Kendrick passing to her. And he's passing to me too, but it's still, sorry. That's the first one. Second one. And then here's where it goes multiple. 1-2 shot. 1-2 shot. Now, if you know a 4th grade girl, tell me if she's this good. All right. Now, Finley Chastain, she was better than this. But, I mean, it's about as good as it gets for a 4th grade girl. Oh, messed up. All right, and that's the drill, and then you repeat it. Alright, so that's the drill. You need 2 passes. That's why I haven't done it yet here in Colorado, but we're going to be doing everything once we get started. I'm pretty confident in this mail out that I did in terms of like starting it, because I made it look so special, dude. Like for these PE teachers receiving it, they're going to be like, I don't know, it says like their name in a cool way, like it has like, it has so much. And like it's like really, really like fancy packaging and stuff, and it makes like it has like their name as a promo code so that they can be like, I'm giving this to my players so that they can feel like they're special. And I'm sending out to so many schools, like over 100 schools, that man, someone's got to bite. Someone's got to bite. And if we can pack these tryouts, I think it'll be something special, because once people see what I do, it's over, right? There's no one like me, at least in Colorado. I know in California where we lived, I'm not sure, I haven't seen everywhere in the entire country, but there's no program like this. So I think it'll go over well if they get through the doors, right? All right. So again, where there's hope, there's a way, right? So that's my hope, and hopefully you guys are thinking the same thing about your basketball careers, okay? So we can keep moving together and together and together. Spoke to a guy about Sports Strong today. He called me up and he was like, hey, you still out here in the Bay Area? I was like, nah. He goes, well, he's like a 6'10" dude. He's like, I played D1. You met my kid. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember you. And he goes, which program should I be a part of? He goes, I was like, my kid wants to actually like learn something. I was like, well, I don't know. No program. I was like, maybe Sports Strong if he wants to get some playing time. And he goes, well, he's doing water polo. And I was like, then definitely Sports Strong, because he's doing water polo means 4 days a week is water polo. And you must do that. There is no time. And I told him the places where that kids are good, like over in Oakland and stuff like that, they focus on basketball as much as people focus on water polo and swim in the La Miranda area. And he's like, yeah, that's not my son. He goes, that's not any kids around here. I was like, I know. I was like, so do Sports Strong because it's easier and they won't ask too much of them like that. But then he asked about the lake show, and he goes, it's the same thing. He goes, the lake show just has the kids play, they just have fun, they practice 1 day a week. And I was like, well, there's ASA. He goes, well, ASA is too much. They try too hard. They want this. I was like, dude, very few people are in, like, he wants the middle. If you want the middle, that means that you're mediocre. All right, that's why I chose not to know how to swim. Yeah, screw swimming, man. What are the odds that we're gonna be drowning one day? Like rare. All right, so I can focus on basketball. Yeah, there's never been a drowning in a basketball game, so you're all good. You don't need to know how to swim. All right, moving on. We got let's go with, what do we have here? The homework of the day. A lot of homework being posted by Connor. Great job, man. Hey, but I got a question. We still don't know. Are you still in the honeymoon phase? All right, that was how Finn posed the insult, let's call it. He's in the honeymoon phase. Everyone's like this when they start out 50 All-Stars, but can they continue it? We will see. We will see if you're still in the honeymoon phase. All right, and I got confidence in you. If we can keep this thing going, you just got to keep your energy up. But I got a lot of tricks up my sleeve once we start. And one of the tricks that I have is the carpool that I have never done before. I have a carpool idea. Basically, what if the court floods? I have flooded a court. No, my teammate did. Threw the ball up and hit what is that called? It hit a fire extinguisher. And all this black stuff started coming down. I guess it has to coat the fire. And then it just flooded Maryland's court. Maryland's auxiliary court. Maryland University. It was crazy. It was back in high school. But anyway, so yes. But we didn't have to swim out there. So we have the carpool thing in December. And I have the car place that's going to come down. They're going to be like doing it or whatever. And it's like going to be a raffle to see one kid who wants to come every day for the next year. And we're going to get 7 kids on his team to help him out. One kid will drive Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Have 7 families help him out so his parents never have to drive. And that kid will try to come every single day for the next year. All right? And he'll keep his team together by having each of those players at least come one day a week, which is a lot more than most players do. So that's one way that I'm going to keep everyone motivated. And there's also the coins, there's also the book, there's also the different strategy for every single coach. I might have to coach every single team if I don't find like coach. But I'm going to do it because I did it the first 4 years of my program. I coached every single team. That was back when we had about 6 teams. I did every single one. It was crazy. And whenever the games went back to back, I had a parent help me out, whatever. I just take care of business. So I want you guys to do the same thing. You will continue forever? We'll see. Anyway, that's the homework. Picture of the day. We got, this is the anniversary of the Allen Iverson rant. I was going to play the video, but we don't need to hear that negativity. Practice. But know that he says that the reason why he was like that was because I think his sister died like that week or something like that. And he was sad and out of place. But still, that happens. I mean, your mind will sometimes break. You can't break, though. Your mind might break, but you can't break. Your mind might break, but you can't break. So practice, yes, practice is the only thing that you should be caring about until the game starts. Then you care about that, all right? But anyway, it's an iconic thing. It's funny, whatever. Ad time. That's one of our affiliates, 3D Vision, over in Broomfield, and I'm excited to get all that stuff started. I mean, I think it's going to be dope. I know that I'm mixing in consumerism with basketball, but I don't know. It's just another way to keep you guys motivated. Out of our many ways, that is another way. I'm going to be using the eye care place because I do need glasses. I have them, but I kind of sat on them one time, and I also have that my little eye thing that I have every single year. It's called chronic blepharitis or something like that. On their website, it says that they help treat that. It's crazy that I have this random disease or whatever it is, all right, where I turn into like Hitch once a year or twice a year. Yeah, so they can help with that too. But anyways, yes, we will be using all the consumerism in the world to help inspire us as well. So heads up for that stuff, and let's move on. All right, we got middle school stuff right now. John, what's up, guys? Is it a spin, not a behind the back? For the athletic finish. For the athletic finish, I would say it's spin, not behind the back. No, well, you go in and out between the legs, then behind the back, then you spin. So it's both of them, and then you pump fake and then reverse. So that was what he was doing in the commercial. But for the other one that we do is the in and out between the legs spin. That one is in and out between the legs spin to an air reverse. So there's two different drills like that. All right, let's move on. We got the back down series. All right, from the wing to pro hop, spin to fade, or turn and run. All right, the back down series is just a dominant form of manipulating everything on the court, because if they double team you, you pass. If they don't double team you, score. And then they're like, what do we do? Nothing. Pick and roll rescreen. I was going to show you guys that one as well. All right, for the pick and roll rescreen, let's look at the board over here. All right, got the iPad. That is not where I wanted to go. This is where I wanted to go. So for a pick and roll rescreen, all right, we got pick and roll between these guys right here, and then if it doesn't really work because they go like this and you screen, and as you come over, this guy doesn't show. And he also doesn't like just stay here. He like just hangs out right here and he flat shows. Well, that kind of does screw us up, because like if you can't shoot this shot because maybe he's like hanging on you or whatever, you're kind of like stuck in no man's land, right? Now you could pop out, all right, but that guy's kind of waiting for that too, right? So it seems like a pretty good play, and we actually use this on our handoffs, all right? However, what we're gonna do in this situation, if he flat shows, as you guys probably already know who understand our thing, we're going to cross over and we're going to go back over the screen going the opposite way. All right, and then we're going to go this way over the screen. So now when he gets picked again, this guy has to cover some serious ground to keep up. All right, and this is how they beat it in the NBA. They screen once, then they go the other way, screen twice, and now you're going to be wide open to create your own play for yourself over here with help side helping, whatever you can dish to whomever after that. All right, that's that, and going back. All right, we also have Statue of Liberty, 2-ball catch layups, and we have dowel jumps, and peekaboo shots. All right, I think Finn has Statue of Liberty for us right now. All right, so let's watch Finn try the Statue of Liberty, and again, I'm sure he's gonna say, "This is so old. I'm so much better." Well, then get better than post it, homie. All right, check it out.
Alright, Statue of Liberty is what we're going to be doing, which is basically pick up the ball like this, stand like the Statue of Liberty, flick the ball up. One hand the entire time, so you're going to do a move, dribbling.
The quicker that you get it turned, the more unbalanced that you're going to be. So he started with it low. Now the ball's falling out of his hands. So you have to go from here to there as fast as you can. You never said this is so old.
It is pretty hard to keep it up with one hand. So if you want.
Anyway, it takes a lot of practice. You guys can do that. All right, and just keep going.
As soon as you pick it up, remove that hand. Maybe stop it.
All right, moving on. All right, what else do we have here? What is that one? Nothing. All right, we're toward the end of our month, and before we get to our trivia stuff, I was gonna talk about the movies for the month. Okay, I forgot to talk about it yesterday. So yesterday was the 6th, today's the 7th. So I was talking about the 6th grade movie and the 7th grade movie. All right, for the 6th grade movie, we have The Longest Yard. I believe that's the 6th grade one. Let me check just to make sure. Yes, The Longest Yard. And there's something weird about the Longest Yard. Why do you even show this? The Longest Yard it's a remake. There's an old version, there's a new version. They're both equally good. they're both not like the most amazing movies in the world, but they're very entertaining. All right, it's about this. Both of them are about this football player from the pros who gets sent to jail, and while he's in jail, they have like this inmate versus like prison guard match that they do every year or something like that, and they try to recruit this guy, but basically like everyone tries to screw him over, like people try to kill him in jail, all this other kind of stuff. But it's just a fun movie. But this is it right here. So this one right here, this one is from the newest version with Adam Sandler. All right, pretty funny. And actually, this guy right here, he's in the new one, but that was the old guy. That was the guy from the original. All right, Burt Reynolds. All right, but yeah, it has a whole bunch of people in it. It has some comedians in it. It has this huge guy right here in it. All right, has Nelly in it, a rapper, things like that. I don't know. It's a very, very fun movie. It has Chris Rock's in it as well. It was pretty hilarious, actually. Looking at the old version, this is the old version right there. That's Burt Reynolds without the mustache. You rarely see that guy without a mustache. But yeah, so that's that. There was the warden right there. And that's their big guy, and I think their big guy actually played Lurch in a TV show called The Addams Family. Yeah, and that's the difference. But anyways, I highly recommend that movie. Then for the seventh grade movie, are we on the seventh? Yeah, for the seventh grade movie we have Creed 2.
We got this. You heard me?
I love these Rocky movies, man.
In the ring, you got rules. Outside, we got nothing. Life hits you with all these cheap shots. People like me, we live in the past. You got people that need you now. Hey. You got everything to lose. This guy's got nothing to lose.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. Listen to me, this guy is dangerous.
But you don't think I could beat him?
I got loyalty.
I was afraid I couldn't live up to these expectations.
Let's fast forward just a
I
little
got
bit.
that joy inside my DNA.
Wait. He fighting
Got war and
underwater?
peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
I want to rewrite history.
Don't pretend this is about your father.
I was born like this, is born like this. Immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this. When shouts you a new weapon, I don't contemplate. I meditate, then off your plate. This that put the kids to bed. This that I got.
It may not seem like it now, but this is more than just a fight.
Loyalty. Inside my DNA.
Drago. Alright, so that's Ivan Drago's son. Watch Creed 2 this month. Alright, yo, Creed 2 was really, really good. I think I cried at that movie, dude. But you have to make sure that you watch Rocky 4. Alright, and then you watch Creed 2. Yo, like you start like cheering for the Russian guy. Like it's weird, man. But like these movies hype me up more than anything ever. Like I think if I counted just like, like movies that help me out, I would credit at least 100 miles of the stuff that I've run or worked out toward the Rocky franchise. All right, it's hyped me up that much. So yeah, watch these movies. They're very, very good. All right, let's move on to the last thing, which is the trivia. All right, the trivia question for the day. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. Story time. Hold up. To get where we want to go in life, we have to keep at it. We have to create a vision, make choices based on what moves us most swiftly toward our goals, and go after them with determination and single-mindedness. You you got to go towards your goals with determination and single-mindedness. You can get anything that you want. So that's what I try to do. I try to hone in on one thing and I go for it. Like that video, for instance, took about an hour to make because I had some fun with it, though. If you're liking the videos, you can rewatch them online on our page, and I have the whole section for the motivational quotes. And then we have our high school stuff real fast. It is autonomous workout, judge rank dribbling, retreat explode drill, step ups to shots, baseline sweep, finger roll, pick and roll, layup to create. I list them all here just in case people don't have the book. Now you basically have the book. All right, and then the last thing. Now we got time for the trivia. All right, got a couple of minutes. Here's the trivia question, and we have a leader in Finn Kaufman with 2, Blake Bastani with 1, Connor Rush with 1, Gavin 0, Ren 0. Good luck, you guys. All right, so it was about the Magic and Bird rivalry. All right, it's just a little 11-minute video, so if you happen to watch it, here is the question. All right, Magic and Bird, they exploded the league. But the league right before them was in shambles. It was low. Okay, people weren't watching the game, stuff like that, right? So that was before they had just merged with the ABA. The ABA was like the black league that was dunking and stuff like that. Their league was Kareem's hook shots that were boring. All right. The question is, besides the lack of ABA flair, what problem did the NBA have that concerned about 40 to 70% of their players? What problem did the NBA have before Magic and Bird? What problem did the NBA have? It was affecting their PR. Oh my God, a cocaine problem. That is very, very good. Dang, I thought that I would really trick you this time. Yo, hey, you're an A student, period. All right, so Finn Kaufman wins yet again, and that's just what he does. That's what he does. NBA had a drug problem. It wasn't particularly a cocaine problem. I thought that was pretty out of nowhere. But basically, if you look at it, after the NBA Finals, both guys. Okay, I was gonna ask this one, but I'm not. You answered the question before I asked. Nice job. After the NCAA Finals, both Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, they were both rookies, NBA rookies the next year. The question is, this is not a trivia question, just wanted to ask it. If Magic Johnson was the number 1 pick that year, what pick was Larry Bird? All right. What about steroids? They get you big. Steroids aren't that important for the NBA because if you're stronger, it doesn't really matter for your shot. Yo, that's pretty good, man, Finn Kaufman. But anyone know what pick was Larry Bird if Magic was number 1? Anyways, that's all the time that we have. All right. If you happen to know that question, you can answer in the comment section. Have some fun with this. It doesn't really count. Celtics drafted Larry Bird a year before. That is the trick question. They drafted him number 6 the year before he even graduated. That's how big time he was. All right. Anyways, you guys, that was a trick question. Great job. Make sure you guys keep working out. Connor, I'll see you this weekend. For the rest of you guys, let me know how you guys play this weekend. Make sure you guys keep working out. I talked to the Sports Strong guy, and he said that he would talk to Blake. Tell him what you want and make him give it to you. Say, I want to be on the 9th grade team, the 10th grade team. You can make it harder. All right. And then tell him to teach you specific stuff. I'm sure he can teach you, but you have to speak to him. Okay. Communicate. All right. We will see you guys later. Reese's Pieces, homies. And congratulations, Finn Kaufman.